I think everything should be already set up. If I didn't miss anything. Don't think I did. Water. Everything good. Lights are on. And... Yep. Okay, we're good. Everything looks right. For now. Until anyway breaks something. Everything is good until anyway breaks something. Let's see here. What do I do? Give me 1 second. Let me just quickly do this. Is this the right one? This one, right? Yeah. Give me a moment. There it is. Okay. Before we start, I just wanted to set something up. Also, something obviously the other stuff, but give me a moment. This needs to be... Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll start with Snide, okay? I'll tell you that much. We start with Snide. And this one. Okay, is it possible to... half. Half it is. Okay. We're just going to go to... Sit to Zord... Zedd's throne room. And now... The code will be up. That is certainly a code. There we go. Everything should be good on Twitch side as well. Looks like it. Okay, that's a Zeta Zato. How about a car? Nah, okay, fine. Nah, I guess. I guess not. Sad. No! Yeet! You can explode. Maybe it's pretty obvious what it was now, but who knows? Yeah, okay. How about a Vortex Slash? No. Someone just has their ability to just interrupt everything. This is how he splits. Great. So where's your block all of a sudden now? Yeah, wow. Uh-huh. Press Vortex Slash, get the strike. Press Vortex Slash, strike again. Then no blocks at all. You're not helpful. You're not helpful at all. Yep. The on-car. All I can say is that's the usual if you're there. Can't do anything about that stupid thing.
3, 2,
or rather, a character being incapable of playing. Just because some people don't want to update them. Why question that on-car? Yeah. So where's my pressure, game? Where's the exploding sword pressure? Yep. Go ahead. We all Oh no, the same thing happens every time.
KO, you lose.
Still not allowed to play the character. As per usual. So why ask that one? I could literally use him today already. Just swapped off again as per usual because some people make him useless.
Three, two, one, go!
Why is it? I haven't swapped the chat yet. That's the one mistake I did yet. Yeah. It's currently on top chat for some reason. Still. Get out of my corner! And rush down. Yeah, good luck with that, Marku. Anyways, not gonna be doing that anytime soon because for some reason they just won't. Anyway, stay in your corner and okay, yeah, that's on me. I stood still. And that did nothing. Time. Yeah. That's what I get for not pressing anything. Why couldn't I remember who were the ones fighting? Seriously. There we go. And text color will be changed to black. And red. But like I said, as pointed out with the thing already, good luck with that statement because anyway, it's useless when it comes to Megazords because they don't have the knowledge. And when it comes to Samurai, who knows? Whoever knows when that one's gonna get another representation. From what we've managed to actually find some information about, Samurai is supposed to be the most popular modern one, or the most well-known modern Power Ranger. Just because of the time it released. So like I said, that's the first season I saw of the thing, the actual season that introduced me to Power Rangers to begin with. So I question why NY has done nothing with that type of knowledge. It's real concerning.
KO, you
So yeah, I have no clue why. No extra ranger. We just have Antonia. We have yet to see another one. And anyway, like I said, anyway, it's useless when it comes to Megazords. Don't expect them to have one. So yeah, we don't expect any new Megazords for a while because they don't have a team that even knows how to play the game mode. And the usual situation for new Rangers is not going to be one that's of Samurai, even though for some reason it just doesn't exist to them. Since each one of the characters that's been part of it has yet to be able to do anything. Like just to point out that technically Lauren, the most recent thing that has happened to the Samurai in this game is a nerf. Just to point it out, Samurai's most recent thing that has happened in Legacy Wars is a nerf to one of their characters. Anyone how long ago that nerf was? Quite a few years. Lauren's cost increase to her metal slot breaker. That's the most recent Samurai specific thing that has happened. Just go to your corner. Rush down. And slice them down. Another rush down. It's not gonna knock out. Yeah. That's on me for not being closer. I've yet to do anything with Snide. Likely more, Ishikawa. Likely more. Like I said, the most recent interaction with Samurai was nerfing Lauren. Maybe not, no. It's not really a nerf or anything, or a buff. Antonio's taunt requirements were removed. That's the most recent correction. Yeah, who would have guessed, Encore? It's always the code break. So yeah, that's the most recent Samurai interaction. When they were told about the taunt recovery issues. Where Antonio could not dash after his strikes at all. And you could only taunt. But as per usual, anyway, still has yet to fix this bug! Hello, Calvin. Give it a moment. We're stuck with waiting, so I'm just gonna have to load that. And now we wait. There we go. That's open. And now this one's open. Because we're stuck waiting for a failure of a game to keep working as it's supposed to. We're forced to swap to the main so we can actually do things. You guys can fight this thing and see what happens. Fight something that actually has the ability to fight back. Because Snide is not able to. In fact, like I said, for him, really concerning why they even removed his exploding swords range. Still had no right to. You did not know how to play the character. The fact that he's still like this just proves you didn't know how to even play him. You had no right to nerf. Yeah, sorry, Black Sun. You're going to be caught by those types of things. It's not that great to be caught by this. All I can say. You get called out. Zika's Vengeance! And Magnustorm! Nah. Okay. Point blank. Okay. So why let it happen? Well. You ran forwards after blocking it with a strike. As a reminder, the bridge is supposed to be stronger than Camille. Hello, Usman. Compared to a lot of things, I have found something very dangerous for Magna. I have found something dangerous. Especially whether anyone wants to put up with it. Everyone knows of traveling projectiles, so yeah. Yeah, it's got you one. You can stay over there. I need to get rid of Adam. Did you even wait long enough? Rid of this. There we go. I got what I needed. Got him.
KO. Win.
We don't have. I do not have Troy. And maybe would have had Camille if anybody didn't break their stupid drop rates. Yeah, there is a thumbnail I have based on laser arrows actually splitting up and hitting things rapidly. I have a laser arrows thumbnail for Trent that actually has them split up and target dagger on, but guess we don't get to have that ever happen.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, okay. Also, I just need to point this out. Why does Leo and Nick have these dumb... let's just... we may have not done a proper clean hit on you, so we're going to, for some reason, bounce. We're going to, for some reason, bounce. Can someone explain to me why Trini doesn't have the same issue, and yet she jumps into the air? I just need to point that out. I have no clue what anybody's getting horribly wrong there. But clearly there's a problem. So you're claiming it's the daze effect. For some reason, the daze effect... No, but even then, that's false. False, Thomas. That part is false. Because they don't even have to hit yet. And it does that. The daze effect didn't even happen. You can punch Nick Assist with a block and he flies up without it, and he hasn't even hit yet. So that part is false. Do the same with Dragon on Matrini, she still slams you into the ground. So that part is false. Exactly, I have no clue either. I don't know what is wrong with the coding, but clearly Dragon on Matrini is fine, but these other changes are not at all. Yeah, I think maybe the experience of Magna's armor is kind of showing to an extent. See what happens with it. You ever heard of a cancel that doesn't have to do with the dash? Yeah, that's what Magna does now. That's what Magna does!
KO. Win.
Listen, the fact that I was able to interrupt the Nick Assist earlier with Dragon on Matrini, and just for my game to outright say, nope, he was too high, so we're gonna miss these 2 follow-up hits on this breaker. Yeah. Yep. I mean, that one's case was different. Reminder that Magna has at least... You know what the worst part about it is that Magna is technically just another Justin now if you think about it carefully, but the problem there is Magna still doesn't make these combos last forever. Like, not every move just cycles into the next one perfectly with just, oh, I'm just gonna recover energy because my animations took so long. No, Magna still doesn't do that. He can do something, but he can't just recover. But he can't just do this. When it comes to combos, Magna isn't exactly... he's not exactly an exception when it comes to long animations now. Or rather... What's the word? Oh, seriously. No! Armor! And spin! All I know is that it doesn't feel... when you get hit by Magna, it doesn't feel like it takes as long. Or maybe it's just because of the dumb launches on Justin. But no, false. Justin's animations are just stupidly boring. Let's just kick. Let's just stand still, blast. Roll forwards, blast. Not even rapidly, just apparently wants to space out every blast. Yes, let's punch forwards, stand for some reason, and yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Why say 70,000 even? Music, stop being useless. Yeah, there goes the Sarah situation. As per usual. Stunned. And what do you got? Apparently nothing there. They don't attack until I've done something. At least the start was the only horrible thing. At least the start was the only horrible thing. You know what the worst part about is the fact that if you think about, if I'm looking at it right now, V2 Zika's Vengeance is probably Magna's most useless move. I don't know why. I don't know why it feels that way. It just seems to be. And anyway, even then, the highest health my teams get to have is 54,000 because talent trees suck on old characters when it comes to health. Not even good enough armor, but Black Dragon over here with only barely any HP. Was it 26 to 24% HP?
2, 1, go!
Nope. Use your strike. Valiant Zika's Vengeance. And Magnastorm. Yeah, I spent my energy anyway. Get your breaker. Did you at least rotate and get your shield bash instead? Yeah. Yeah, okay, game. Now you're just being useless. Now you're just being useless. Get rid of the block. No. Barely doesn't want to. Barely doesn't want to. Spider, that'll basically depend on the situation. No one in the game right now has any right to combat this super if it does tons of damage. How about I put it that way? Yeah, we already know Sarah's quite a bit weaker in that sense, but no one likes her assist to begin with, so... When people complain about the assist, for some reason Enway decided to increase the cost on the leader, while we can clearly tell with their old fire damage, still sucking. Like, now we're stuck with everyone doing 321 fire damage, but no one else has got an update on their fire damage. Hello.
3, 2, 1, go!
Little early right there. Another one! This is what I mean, this is what Magna can do. It's real concerning. Kicked away. Blasted. Yeah, what if I just do this? No? Okay. Again! You know, rushing forwards might be the only good idea there. How did... Now, how is Sarah's taunt bugged? Okay, last one for Magna. And then we'll swap to Carter on the ult, and we can begin the list. Anyone that can be requested can go ahead, but, You'll be told whether or not you can even, if that even can exist or not. Let me just set up Carter if I even have him on the ult.
2, 1, go!
Yes, game. Great job. So, the interaction was never allowed to win for different reasons, huh? No. Yes, I have to interrupt your breaker. What else? And my internet decides to be stupid. For no reason, it wanted to just break the mirroring software and show it to lag. Yep. Yep. You lag as well there? Put this up. I'm gonna find Carter. I know I said the last one, but let me just set the team up on the other account. Carter with... Another gun. Another transforming weapon, specifically. And... nah, I'd rather take a strike. I'll put some cake to your face. But, no, I got a better one. I got a better one. Scratch that. Let me get a better one. Yeah, that should be good. No one? Really? No one to fight the main? Yeah, okay.
Three, two, one.
There we go. We jump! And... nah, okay. Well, we didn't get launched this time. I dashed. Well, up you go. Once. And we just spin. That one. And sliced him. You dashed. Back away. Yeah, that's in range. Some reason it is. Get rid of that. At least getting rid of the block worked. Close. Didn't time it well. Didn't time it right. If I timed it better, I probably would have gone out of that. Yeah, what else? Re-jump! You can't go below this! We'll see if you can. But then again, Carter's just still sucks, so you might have an easier time anyway. You might have an easier time to begin with. You're fighting Carter now. Ethan. Okay, middle slot. That worked. Get blasted. Be Lancer. Useless. I forgot that Carter has a different dash. It's been such a while that I forgot he has a different. He dashes differently than everyone else, and that's sad. Get out of my corner! That's the V shot. Get fired. Yeah, okay. Can't even get out of that one. It literally doesn't even matter. Taunt dashes don't exist on Carter either. Just need to point that out, no matter what you do there. Still questionable why that's even slow. And you're gonna ignore it for no reason at all. Throw the car! Rescue combo! They were very much underground and could just press something. You're on fire, but I don't think that means anything. Yeah, that doesn't even do it. Someone explain me why that doesn't apply any damage over time. Uh-huh. And you're over here constantly allowing other new characters with barely any fire on their attacks to apply fire. Yeah. Apparently a laser that strikes with a V is not fire. But before the slight nerf to Leo, just grabbing someone with a claw would put you on fire. Because for some reason that did that. Just remember what Leo was on release. Just remember.
2, 1, go!
Wouldn't say weird, more like they knew they were just trying to be stupid with a release. Guard! Get! Yeah, that doesn't help. Really saying that isn't range? Being rude now. Aha! That missed. No strikes.
KO, you lose.
You really just want to be rude. Leo on release could still be armored though, so that's the difference. It wasn't exactly torture, it was just a boring fest of, okay, next card, next card, next card. Come on, hurry it up. The same problem. Carter's another one of those that do not know how to, just simply can't do anything. I'm gonna put it that way. Carter's just another one of those. And especially with how he still has a very much a problem. So, what are we gonna have to do here? 3. Off we go. Come on, we all know what's supposed to be done. Listen, if you're the one that claimed you were supposed to be like Jonathan, which is a Brazilian account with a Mastodon Sentry, maybe don't use Rocky! That's kind of the problem there with that statement, just saying. And still no strike. Uh-huh.
KO, you lose.
Still can't do anything there again. I'll let that strike continue. Everyone just always has a block because the gap between the first and second is so large. Sweeps in the air at least, but it does nothing else. Exactly. As I said, may not have hit the assist, but the point still stands. If you're gonna try and be like him, maybe don't run something stupid, which is that assist. No car. At least he has special recovery, but you can see the problem. He has special recovery, but he also has he has the worst dash in the game in terms of recovery. Like, we all know Sam's dash is bad, but I do not need to point out the existence of Carter's dashes in general. Was it 23 or 24? Was that the 24 frame dash or 23 frame dash and 21 frame dash cancel? Everyone else is at 15 frame dash cancel. Carter can dash sooner. He cannot attack sooner, and he has no such thing as a taunt dash because that's only 2 frames. Or 3. One of the 2. I forgot, basically. It's on my Discord stuff. I've already listed it down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Car! Turbo Blaster! Game, are you really just gonna ignore that? Yes, hello. Look, it's the common that's better than this legendary because they actually can function and have a faster button. Yeah. Okay. No. You can go to your corner. Get blasted. Block it. Car. Hit them with it.
KO, you win.
Reminder, they made it easier to play Billy. Alright, we have a few things. We can do this. Be warned, we are about to get a bit spammed. We're about to be spammed. 10 notifications. Who wins this month? Who's the lucky 10 this month? Because look at that! We got bugged again! Got bugged again, so we might as well just restart. I am not playing Carter on the main. Do we have anyone else? Look at that. Here's the problem. We can't even do this. Can't even use the leader. Nah, the 10 membership thing is a free 10. But every month it's a free 10 memberships I can give out to anyone. So be it. There's a second last one. The last membership notification should be now. Too many blocks. Don't think we're gonna see whether or not that matters. Thunder Slash. We don't have any movement at all when it lands. And into that, and Breaker. Everyone can delay it as much as they need to. Goes into the next combo. Then armor. No. There's your block. Yeah. This game. Don't rotate! And look who's out of range. Yeah, And you don't even hit people and you get to land it. Uh-huh. We've seen her breaker land further than it's allowed to. And your Dracon's still yet to be allowed to land that spinning slash further away than barely. And not to mention, he still loses to Aeon Assist. Just remember that as well. He loses to Aeon Assist. Oh, hey, you got hit by this breaker. Now, let's just teleport out of range. To anyone that's even on the Legs War subreddit that even thought about mentioning that Aeon Assist should be unbanned from the Casual Tuesday, you are wrong. The reason he stays banned is to not invalidate picking older characters. Oh, you want to play the game? Yeah, this assist completely doesn't let you. And that's the problem. That's why it stays banned. Want to play the Casual Tuesdays? That assist stays banned. Every other thing is basically fine. That assist stays banned until it's been updated, and all the breakers that don't do more than just a simple interrupt have been updated, which means anyway has to go back to all the old characters that get screwed over by it. Who knows? Crit not needed. Hello, GDHD. So we have Ryan as the next one after this, I guess. Thunder Slash's 0 recovery stagger is very useful for energy recovery like that. Every time I have to do something, I basically use Thunder Slash at the end of the breaker, and then I get an extra bit of an attack. Hoping the animation will last a decent bit long enough, and maybe I'll actually get my energy back right after. Let's just start with a block. It's not like you only have your primary block. It's not like that's your only block you have. Up you go. And shoved back into it. Great. Not to mention that thing is still not that fast. Go ahead. No. No, you will not. Yeah, okay. Fine. I don't even get to hit him to slow him down. Do not bother fighting against the ult just because it actually managed to connect. Why are you even watching that thing? No one needs to hear the sound. It's always the same person somehow. Licked, can you not? Yeah. Look at this. Oh, wait, we didn't get to connect at all, so now we have to do this. For some reason it has to connect only now. And not when it was supposed to. Bash recovery. I'm allowed to be in the fight to load game. Stupid. If you can't even just load it like you're supposed to, just end the match. This is what NY's problem is. They think the match is still trying to connect the entire time. Just kill the connection. If anything, that's the bug. The connection doesn't get killed. They're letting it continue for some reason. Like, why? Just at this point, kill the connection, because this thing is causing more problems than anything else if you're trying to reconnect. You have no blocks, but we all know the rules. Look who started with a block! Wow. Every single time. Every single time. And guess what? It'll only give them a block to start when I think that I need to continue the attack. That's the worst part about it. Yeah. Okay, game. You'll only give them a block when I think about continuing my strike at the start of the match. When I don't, they will not have a block for some reason. You really like doing that. So too bad. We will keep going until you actually don't give them a block. You didn't give me one. This will happen every time. I'll point it out every time. No block assist. No block attack. Start with a zero cost block. It always happens. Merrick! Team setup is correct. They'll have Dom though. And of course. Look who starts with a zero cost now. And not a 50-50. Take a look at the usual sadness that is Merrick, because anyway stupid. Like I said. The usual sadness that is Merrick, because anyway wanted to be stupid for that buff. Or rather, they don't want to give him a buff. Better way to put it. For that nerf. That for some reason he deserved, apparently. While still running around with block bugs. I'm gonna stay in your corner. Yeah, okay. Good hit. Yeah, okay. You're not fast enough for that one. We'll move on to the next character after this. Ryan after Dragon, huh? Is it really what? Listen, at this point, I've played enough of the dysfunctional characters already. I really had to put up with them just being unable to do anything at all. If you guys are not going to pick some other actual proper comparisons. But Lewis is not going to do that. I'm just going to say that much. We can't do anything like picking a weaker character because we're just going to find Lewis doing this. Master Morpher, Haley, Leo. Trying to relax here, but you're not helping. Yeah. Enough with you. Slashed by your alternate version. Anyway, let me see. Good. We can check. Yeah. You wanna know what? You wanna know which teams got up there for the ult? You wanna know what team? I didn't run the same thing for the main. I actually just outright ran something else different. The ult. Two characters were decently one character above average. The second character just recently got buffed. The third character, you guys can try and guess. Yes, because you're in America or Asia, whichever region you're supposed to be, Lewis. Third one, Thomas. That's the second one. Try and guess the third character. It might be technically obvious.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes, the above average character falls as Fern. The recently buffed goes to Dragon Armor Trini. Who is the third character? Really? We're gonna do that same combo again? Now let's Thunder Slash again. Looked like a bit of lag though. Not knocked out yet, but there. 2 costs. Why would she be used? Mita, you know you could have done a better job than doing the same thing over and over with starting the assist slot, you know. Especially if you're gonna run those two. They may be 4 costs, they're still basically instant breakers. Nah, not Kimberly. What's part about is the fact that Magnus one wasn't even allowed to go through. That strike was already registered. That's not testing, that's spamming. If you were actually testing, you would be doing something else, not engaging with them every single time you get the chance to. You're allowed to re-enter whoever this is. I'm saying now, they crashed with a simple button press that wasn't supposed to do that. And Aeon is not the answer either. The answer is a little more obvious than you think. And that's no for Izzy as well. Not even Chase either. To the person that had the in the name, that's also not Zato. We have Trini, or rather Dragon Armor Trini, Fern, and one other. Who could it have been? Not Amelia. Keep going through the list. Maybe it's the absolute last one you would list or think there. Yeah, just press your breakers. It's Kira's just a breaker spammer. That's all she is. I'm gonna shout. I'm just ignoring that. Yeah, Thunder Slash it up. Okay, can you actually just rotate your middle slot? Not Ethan either. Not Kira. The main actually used Kira to be exact. Good breaker trap. Rush your torpedo. Furious Blade combo. Touching Cyclone. Nope, 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 and nope. To all the Brazilians guesses, that's a no for everything. The main used the caveman. You're almost. Let's see. Did they get? Actually, did the main use? Which one did the main? What was the main third one? Technically, all the mains were guessed. I'm not gonna say which ones. We don't have to care about that because we saw the results. There we go. You're good. They're back. Yep. Nope. Mighty Morphin Billy's a no. Kendall's a no. Here I thought maybe it might have been actually a little different there, but that's on me. That's on me. Up you go. Not even Dragon Shield Jason. I say it's a little more obvious than you think. Yeah, it's a stun, shove, don't even need it. Good job. That's on me. Bad place for me. Someone already guessed Dragon Shield Zack. Someone said four different characters and they were all no. None of them. Not even Black Dragon. Sorry. That's not happening. We all know he sucks in challenges. Not to mention, he's not going to land all of his beam hits against Chase. Not even Dragon Shield Gimli. Someone already guessed that as well. There! Abajetta managed to find it. Movie's hack is not happening. Drakon was the third team for the ult.
3, 2, 1, go!
You see the energy recovery, how I make use of that perfect cancel? Slash them, and you know the worst part about it, it feels like an option select. That's the thing. Because of how it is, Drakon's Thunder Slash feels like an option select. Oh, I see a block. Let me just slightly dash ever so earlier. And it just works. Nope. Back away. Nope. You're in the air. Technically, that is correct, Abajit. That is correct. Anyway, we're just gonna steal his Morpher. There. To make it poetic. I have stolen the Morpher and made him turn into Ryan. So there. That's a good enough way to transition to the next character. What now, Underlancing? What news would be incredible? Huh? That is not new! Underlancing, everyone can stop a super. You just have to hit him when his armor wears off. Casey Assist is one of the broken, annoying ones. 3 cost, high damage, fast. Basically reaches his full screen. Also, for some reason, fluctuates its speed because it likes to detect at different lengths. For some reason. Just for some reason. And let me guess, was it Dragon Shield Kimberly Assist that did it? Sorry about this, Lewis, but you're getting hit by this one. And then I'm just going to kick you here. Nah. Good job. What if I, Aw, okay. What if I punch you twice? And assist? Ah, that missed. Chakra Slam!
KO, you win.
You know, the worst part about it is the fact that if you mention leader for canceling Chase's super, it's called projectile spam. You ever stop the Chase super as Chase? Yeah, you just shot him in the middle of his breaker. Dragon Shield Kimberly, same thing. You just do the same thing. Nah, sometimes the assist can be funny. Okay? Not imagine just how fast that thing's projectiles spam it. It can get away with a decent bit of things. There! At least I could rotate to this thing instantly. I'm gonna need energy back. So, evasive action! I did not get a backdash, but there. He takes the thing to his face. Chocolate slap! Wow. We're both epics over here. Could I at least be in the air game? Could have at least gotten into the air at that point. Yeah, I feel like they need to make him retreat more. You know, a nice buff to Ryan would be let him retreat more on his primary strike. This thing, make him backdash further. Make him go further back. It does a lot more than you think. Okay? Traveling projectiles in this game are broken. We all know it is. Here, keep dodging. Don't use Xandrid. Slam!
KO, you win.
But yeah. Chase is super. or rather whatever happened with Abijit, was they used Drained Armor Trini's charge to try and stop Trace's super. They stopped the first shot. The second shot hit them when they didn't have armor anymore. And because of the way it is, the second shot landing instantly freezes the game. It's a frame 0 activation the moment the second shot lands, which is why it looked like the armor was still active, but the moment the global freeze unfroze, you could see her Dragon Armor Trini be dazed.
3, 2,
You're not allowed to re-enter! Uh-huh. Wait. Told you. Wow. Look what we just found! An assist interaction problem. Great. Look what this person just showed us with Snide. A very stupid assist interaction. Yep. Look at that!
KO. You lose.
Someone didn't even get to launch, because for some reason the projectile didn't land. Because the assist froze the opponent that hits them, while keeping the other person that got hit out of their assist continuing with their animation. Once again, another completely stupid fail from Enway. Just because they have too many things they refuse to fix. And here I thought maybe we'll at least get hit by one tick of the breaker. Oh, evasive, and of course, too early. Too early. Oh yeah, not to mention that, if you do hit something like that, you don't even get your other strike on Psycho Red. You just knock them out of range, and they just flop to the ground, and it's not even a combo anymore. Now it's a 50-50. Uh-huh. Yes. Now why is your defense not broken? Yeah. At least it worked.
KO. You lose.
Last one for Ryan. I do not feel like using him. Compared to other ones, like as you can tell, I already showed that. Drakon can function. Okay? Drakon can function. Okay? He's not that good, but he's a character that can hold his own. Just because of what he has. Ryan cannot do a thing.
3, 2,
You can poke them twice rapidly, but he still has a 5 cost that still has not received its damage boost that it's required to. And just a reminder, another thing, that Ranger Slayer was over-nerfed in her damage on her strike. It's not doing... They basically didn't even get that damage right. Once again, she's another example of a character that didn't get nerfed right, in that sense. She got more damage lost than the patch notes claimed. Okay? That's what happened. This is not gonna work, is it? It barely worked. Nah, I was in the wrong spot. Backdash! Don't Don't use a point blank in their face. That's on me. Yeah, who knows? Who's supposed to be after this? Poisandra. Yeah. The original first ever female monster villain in Legacy Wars. From Dino Thunder. And yet the other one didn't want to drop from the box. And we will not live it down. You're not allowed to get away with taking 3,500 crystals and not drop at least 4 shards. Hello, Drangon Slayer, or just Noah, apparently. Still waiting for this. Be aware, the fact that we're not going to be seeing another. Just remember, we're not going to be seeing at all another Camille offer. We can't even grab one more shard at a cheaper cost. That's not happening. Because anyway does not re-release character offers at all. Until maybe even many months later. So, yeah. Good luck with that, I guess. Completely wasted and lost chance because anyway decided not to drop it. And welcome to Battle for the Grid fight. The only one that's not supposed to be here is technically Tyzon. I know technically Cammy doesn't exist either, but yeah. Not a combo. You have to dash. I added one dash and they were able to press the button, so I don't know what just happened there. Did someone not go get sent as high flying as they were supposed to? Or is this Dragonometry and he's just not one of those characters to do that? No clue who that is, Lorenzo. No clue who that is. Remember, I'm sitting at this angle for the iPad. If you ever need to know what's happening that way. Technically, it looks like I'm looking at the screen at least, but yeah. iPad's down here. We have to bring all 3 things that are boring to see. Yeah, the worst part about it is the fact that I just simply walked into that. Wow. Oh no, we have the biggest retard on the planet here. They've introduced themselves with nothing special to show about them. Very original. Wow. Everyone's clapping for your such a show of a fight. Wow. You know you're part of the majority of players, right? You know you're part of the majority. You're not the silent few. You're not the silent minority that has respect for themselves. Yep. On to the ult again. Because some things can't do its job. Was there anyone else? Or do we go back to another character? We're stuck with a failure of a connection to the servers again. Viper, huh?
One, go.
Nap. Go ahead. Up you go. And Shinobi strikes. Poke. You know, the fact that they didn't even cancel, I dashed how many times? What the heck? There we go. Good. I got rid of the block. I got rid of what I needed gone. Okay. And Jetty skills. And how about another one? I recovered half of a bar. It worked. Ninja backflip. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Don't get into trouble. Underground. You don't even get to land that. Now you get squished. Ninja backflip. Sadly, there's a block in my primary slot. This was guaranteed to at least kill, no matter what. That's overkill.
KO. You win.
Well, I'll just give it 3 total matches for Aisha and see what happens from there. Oh, so let me guess. Flicked, it was you again that broke the code. Because for some reason, it's always you, somehow. I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
If it's you again, I have no clue what is wrong with Enway. Yeah, not a combo. Stay in your corner. Ninja. It's not Ninja skills, it's Ninja backflip. Stay in your corner. Now we back away. Fine. Not allowed to do that. Not allowed to land yet. Do what you can. You know, the worst part about it is the way it decided it's just not. Let's get rid of this. Wow. You know, I wanted to get rid of the block in the middle slot, but the stun doesn't last long enough.
You lose.
As per usual, something interferes. Ninja skills, no armor. Or rather, Ninja skills gets a block. If I just simply waited, I could have easily just blocked the Eric assist instead of using the armor instantly. Well, the way it works there is you can't do anything.
2, 1.
When your hit reactions are just that. And even then, she's not unique if that fails. We've had plenty of other characters be unable to do anything just because they use a specific combo of a card. Yep, it's flicked again. It's always flicked. Just to flick the bunny. Every single time. What does Enway have against them? Huh? What is Enway's problem? There should be zero reason why it's acting like that. Super. Yeah. Congratulations, you didn't rotate. So you got your strike twice. It's not like your defense was broken. Your instant combo saw the strike. Yes, Thomas, and guess what? He didn't even get a weakness, which was required to be... Oh, I don't have any strikes now. Nope, let's just give it twice. Doing this on purpose every time.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Anyway. No clue, Jamin. No clue. Good combo. Yeah, Ninjetti Skills is not a breaker trap, but Orion gets to have one. And now the ninja backflip. Up you go. There. Nice combo from them. Decent combo from me. Mine was meh at best, just because it's middle slot only. She has a more flashy combo you can get away with, but yeah. Yeah, it's a knockout here. Are you really gonna get the exact same combo because the game said you just have to? Apparently, yes!
KO, you lose.
More damaging combo, in fact, as well. Where it's the same thing every time. There it goes. Good job. But rotation clearly wants to be like that. As I said, reminder, Orion got his breaker to be more of a breaker trap now. And Billy still runs around with a breaker trap. Has more range than Aisha's, but... and it's faster. A reminder that Ninja Backflip and the other breaker are not breaker traps. Up you go. Do over skills. And ninja skills. Compared to other ones as well. Yeah. Didn't last that long. See what I mean? Look how long it took for the strike to actually do its job. Yeah, okay. Up you go. Agility skills. And again. Up you go once more. Great. Do I know what it's supposed to do? It's supposed to armor when he lands. But no. Flag. Or something just said no. Ish, that's annoying. I'm not allowed to armor them when I was going to be able to, but apparently it just has to. At least it hits during the time freeze. That's all I'm gonna say for Dragon Armature. At least it hits, because it has the ability to fail if an attack is already out, apparently. Yep, that's on me. Eric, you can disappear, and we can swap you to V1. First person to actually comment on the thumbnail in a while. Thank you. Thankfully, this is a double thumbnail as well. Really? Really? How do we choose this, of all things? Up you go! Yoink them down. And we back away. Yeah. Rocky. Do you know how? No, you don't. Why don't you? Why don't you know how to cancel? Kill the bot!
KO, you win.
We got a bot! Thank you, Thomas. I don't know, Lorenzo. I have not seen enough of Power Rangers. Literally, we've already pointed out. Yeah, you're not getting another match. Do all you want. You're not the one in charge here. You got your match. Wait your turn. As I said, you're not in charge here. We've got 2 accounts. Wait your turn like everybody else. Anyway, poke. Come on! At least I reached. I'm not allowed to poke a weird robotic policeman as Poisandra over here. Not allowed to do that. No, this gets blocked in the face. Yeah, that's on me for not dashing forwards. No. Go away. Down my corner. Explode. Instant unders. Okay, going by this, you will have your blaster. I said he's gonna have it. Now back away. Probably gonna expect a kick. Can you please not spam your super? You just need 1 button press. Please. Why? Yeah, I wouldn't even say lag, but even then, you rapidly pressed it. Please slow down on your buttons. 5-match rule. Wait your turn to whoever the rando Lothor is. You're not getting a match at all. And every time you enter the code, when you haven't waited 5, you will be reset back to 5 because you're wasting everyone's time. So just a warning. You've got 4 matches to wait still. Technically 3 once this match is over. Anyway. Back away. Yeah, that's on me. Got a good combo? Well, at least it didn't land, but I don't think you waited long enough for that one. The combo could have been a little more dangerous. Again. Blizzard Cake. There we go. The reset. Nice little reset combo. Get rid of this. Yeah, that attack was a little too fast. How about you explode? Double trouble. And squish. And then get core access to level 3. At least you have it. At least you have core assist already, which is very good. Nice little position shifting breaker that can help with the reverse launch. And even get away with how little recovery it has. Some characters might not even be able to throw a projectile by the time your projectile is about to reach them. It happens. Flicked, please. Okay, never mind. We're good. It's not him. But whenever he tries to join, it keeps breaking anyway. Don't think it's the same lesson, but you never know. You never know with these types of things. You're really gonna be allowed to have that much energy? Really? You're not helping. No, you will not. And I'll get by reverse launch, and we're expecting them to go with the nunchucks. No. I guess it's the same usual thing. On fire, strike. Sunbeam being multiple. Listen, it's already a zero. It's a zero recovery dash. I don't think that really matters. Yeah, it's not the same one. It's just randos with. Well, these why do we ever see rando ones that now have different font sizes? Really? Different font size now? Come on. What anyways, a boring naming system give you now?
3, 2, 1, go!
So let me point this out that Lewis is still using one of the most boring to look at characters. Just because of what he implies. We went back into the projectile because moving backwards will do so. Always remember the legendary with reused assets of their previous characters, unable to hold their weapons at the same time with broken fingers because he stole Bison's animations and skeleton. My scythe is missing! Okay, voice Andrew, you're gonna be slower. Still no super, just remember that as well. Still no super, just remember that as well. Bonk!
KO, you win!
Not to mention the VFX, they need to fix these lighting issues. Okay, do we have anything after Poisandra? It did not explode, Lewis. It's called moving backwards. I know the attack moves you backwards, so you're gonna get hit by the projectile. It says plenty of times. It's happened plenty of times, but no. Anyway, it doesn't give rapid moving backwards, or slide moving backwards attacks any dodge properties like Taylor yet. While Taylor still runs around with extra HP for some reason. It's not broken. It's just for some reason, why is that still a thing? Hey. Ew. Okay. Get rid of this. No! No! Okay, game, you just outright ignored that! You not be rude. Okay, so how do I deal with this one? Yep. Well, I have to get away with hitting a double trouble in Orico. You will not be doing that. Yeah, no. 1,800.
KO, you lose.
Jacklanders, Turbo. Yeah, that team's fine. Yeah, that team is fine. What noob? I don't know what Korag's on about with what he ran there. The last two characters we just fought is both the same thing. They're both fakes. Bison and Master Morphotomy. Both fakes. We don't care about wins. We wanna get the character. If it's a loss, at least be a loss because the character can function. If it's a dysfunctional character, then there's a problem. It just shows what they're incapable of doing. They can't do anything. We don't care about wins. Want the character to actually do its job and be a character. There with Tommy, Tori. Where is she? There she is. Okay. There is a problem with this team, Roblox. There is a problem with the team with one breaker only. That's the problem now. Okay, listen, I run the team, but I really rather run things that actually have the ability to function. As I said, functional teams or functional characters. When there's a problem with the character, it'll be pretty obvious, and it's going to be boring to try and play them. Jack is powerful. We already know that. He's able to hold his own. You're not helping. You are not helping with a mirror match. We shall blast them. Blast a combo mode. Back away. No. Okay, Roxy. You hit me with an assist, and this is how you're gonna play a game? The sheer amount of insight that he's getting. Back away. And okay. Gonna press it again. No! You can't use it like that! Launch me into the air, use it instantly. It's gonna slow you down to begin with. Yeah, that's the thing. At least it's also a functional character. We know for a fact this character can actually do things. Unlike a certain amount of few of them. But we'll swap to the other team because I'd rather go back to Fern quickly so we can at least finish our fights. Yeah, delayed it too much. Correct. Always remember, try and find out what your mistake was right as soon as the match ended. Without having to look at the replay. If you're unsure of why, look at the replay. Yeah, I burnt my skin off. What the heck? I was doing the dishes today, but for some reason that pot is just burnt off. You know you don't have to lag, game. Okay. There you go. Go to your corner. That was sad. Still can't press the button there anyway. I said, right over there. Like, for some reason that is burnt off. I didn't touch anything, it's just missing. It's just a very small spot over there. Why? All I did was the dishes today. As per usual, every time. No clue. Well, that's TJ. Well, yeah, it didn't help. I press this button and I don't rotate. Didn't you do something better than that? Did you not have another slot? No. Apparently you don't see the middle slot block as an attack. I'll take the chance to recover when I have to. Wait. Good job. Recovering, or what's it gonna be? Yeah, I canceled. Yeah, okay. Good job. What are you gonna get here? You spent 7. We slide! That happened. Good job! Close, but pretty sure you lost damage for doing something wrong. A reminder, there is a way to manipulate your opponent into being unable to press any button. Yeah, but you need to do something specific. TJ has a poke. Use it when you get out of a block. If you did a very specific thing, poke them right before your energy starts recovering. If they're just standing there and cancel. You start recovering, they're in hit stun. Really flicked.
2, 1, go.
Just because the game doesn't like you right now for connected doesn't mean you have to torture other people. And show every literal cancel that Ollie has that he doesn't have the right to. Especially since that thing hits further than it's allowed to as well. Or rather, every button of his. See? You can cancel at any point. See? Where am I getting? Alex, sorry, what are you referring to now? Yes. I feel like that just means you're in the Asia server. They've been having issues for a while, from what others have reported. Yeah, that's not the point, Brazilian. He's just, at that point, he's just showing the stupidness of Ollie. That's what's happening there. I'd rather say is what's happening. VBR Gaming, if you really want to say that, you're gonna fail. You're welcome to take the first match. But try to remember where the thing stands. That's supposed to cancel on the third shot game. Okay. Can you please choose something better than that? You think it's 42,000. You think it's only 42,000 HP. It's on purpose it's low. Oh, hey, look, it's 50,000 now. Oh, hey, look, it's 55,000 now. BBR? Don't. Maybe you could have rephrased it differently, but play without auto level is just... That's a demand at that point, and not a request. That's what it's being... That feels like that's what it's being requested as. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, Thomas, it's supposed to be a theme battle now! Theme battle time, people! It has been an hour and 40 minutes. Yes, great job, Thomas. You just noticed it as well. I will be playing from the main. We will be hosting on the alt. Team battle begins now. You guys need to get your team set up. Goldar has no help from Drakon. From Zedd. Technically, we can't even use Zedd assist with Zedd leader. So, yeah, we will not allow Master Zedd either. Rita is on Zedd's side, so we will use that. To make it easier, we will allow Rita to kill Goldar. That way we can allow Goldar to run his own assist. It makes it easier to do that as well. So yeah. Rita, Mighty Morphin, obviously. Let the wife attack. Scorpina is not helping him either. So we do not count that one. This Goldar is a coward, a weakling, and an idiot. One that thinks there's an easy way to get his reputation back. You're an idiot. That's what you are, Goldar. Wrong thing, but that's still fine. Where is Rita? So yeah, we can do this. Makes it an option. Now Goldar just needs a block. So who is it? What do we have? What do we have as a block for that? Pumpkin Wrapper, I think we can give to Zedd as well. I don't think Rita was that much of an idiot. Goldar's dumber. Yeah, but in this case, I'm gonna say no. We're gonna say no for that one. Ranger Slayer exists. But as if she will help. Well, technically, she would be kind of on the good side there at that point. But even then, no. There's no easy answer to this one, is there? Fine. We can throw Rito there, but we all know he's worthless. There really is no easy option for this one, so, Yusuf? I do not want to have to tell you why. That is not happening. As a reminder, people, please take a real close look at the thumbnail. Please read the title of the stream. Let's just say Goldar has no one. There is no one to help him. No one will help him. He's an idiot. A villain who let a ranger leave. No, he's not an anti-hero. Just remember, Goldar's not an anti-hero. He's just stupid. Zanaku's an anti-hero. Camille's an anti-hero. Goldar's just stupid. We'll go ahead and do that for that team, so... Yeah, put Rito. These teams are easy enough to set up. What random villains do we have as options for other than other than Pumpkin Rapper? You can throw in some other ones. Maybe it's... What is there? Death Ranger. Okay. Not really Death Ranger. Why did I think that one is going to be useful? Technically, you can use Drakon. He learned of Goldar's stupidity. If we really want to do that, so you can allow Drakon assist if you want to, but yeah. You spectate, best 2 out of 3, Zedd's throne room. I will start as Zedd. Goldar teams, join. Yep. That's the thing. You can. It's preferably use Pumpkin Rapper. Anyway, Goldar teams, join please. Goldar, Rito. He needs something to help him. If anything, how about I put it this way? Let's just go a small narrative. Rito, help this fool. In Zedd's words. Because clearly, he can't aim. He can't think either. So go ahead and try and guide him. You'll probably fail. Just try to guide this guy. Just guide this monkey that can't do anything. That is all. But do we really not have any Goldar users, or what's going on now? Is this really how we're starting? Is there really no Goldar users? Try your best. We'll see what happens. Oh no. Mute. There we go. Jump! Jump. That's dropkick. Fine. Double trouble. Shockwave. Get stunned. Back away. No. Get stabbed. You can go into the air. Back away. Okay, fine. Stunned again. He stomps. Okay, shockwave. And with his will. I know you're trying to do a run-in, but yeah. Shockwave. No. He's fat. Goldar is fat. Ish.
KO, you win.
Always him with his wings. Because for some reason he lost his wings. Well. Anyway, whatever happened there, Thomas, I do not know. You dodged it! Apparently not. I think you go slightly forward, so Goldar is just fat. But remember, you hit hard, so you don't need that many hits. You just need to hit. Ah, okay, fine. Fly back further. We actually just need to remember that as well. Zedd flies back further. Well, shockwave. Also blast. Enough with your defense. Enough with that defense. We back away. Ow. Okay. Double trouble. Vicious poke. Another double trouble. Yeah, we're gonna need to get rid of this. Ah. You know, it should have been obvious. Good job. We all know the rules, though. Trying to give them both one win on each side. But we'll see what happens. Just use the metal slot better and I'll be fine. But the defense was not shattering, which is good enough. We can see that someone wants to be a defender today. Which is good.
3, 2,
Anyway, what is it again? Nope, interrupted. Double trouble. Multiple crits. Multiple crits. That's 3 in one match now. I don't know why I even ran back into that one. Yeah. Double trouble. Force blast. Oh, that didn't work. Stab. Stun. And double trouble.
KO.
That happened.
Win.
On to the other team. 1, 3, 8. Zedd teams, please join. Yeah, it happens sometimes. But still, Thomas, good job to what you could play. Reminder, we all know how the rotation can do this sometimes. It gets me. We know that already. All I'm saying is, get luck. You at least have only 2 breakers, but you have to destroy your defense by always rotating Rito out. Clearly, he won't stay away from me, though. Well, here we go. Block, yep. Stop! There. Big hit. Why'd you cancel? Ah, I'm in range. Okay. What if I, poke? Stop!
KO. You win.
Reminder that just because they're getting a... We're doing a theme based on Goldar's betrayal. Just because he's doing that and my favorite character is being part of this betrayal, like Goldar's actually the one, I'm not going to just outright make him lose. This is still a representation of character. That is all it is. This is also a what-if scenario of Zedd finding out that he's an idiot. He already knew he was one, but more of an idiot to the point that he just let Billy leave the dimension. Poke. I should just press the breaker. Should have just pressed the breaker like I did last time. Flash them! Oh no. Get rid of this. I put you on the left for a reason, Goldar. Could you at least try to appear in the assist slot? Because all you're doing now is just being dumb. Goldar stomp! Recover to 4. Okay. No strike. There's the strike curse fail. He's gonna stab me, isn't he?
KO.
Hold on. Where are you? You're on the left for a reason. Wasn't that 2 matches in a row that Rito just doesn't want to leave that slot now?
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so no block. Nope, and Rito's back. Okay then. So, crit spam. Crit spam is here. That's all it is. Yeah, charge. Go ahead, block this. Yeah. Korag!
KO. You win.
I don't know about that one. I had a brief teleport there, but that was about right. Apparently Rito just wants to do that. Yep. Go ahead, people. Get your fights in, I guess. It is not appreciated that you guys don't want to play Goldar at all. Especially since Thomas was the one who had to enter for Goldar's fights. Uh-huh. Just because Zedd's the easier one doesn't mean you're allowed to just ignore him. There we go.
Three, two, one.
Okay.
Go.
Why do you both just... Well, we can see the Zedd crit spam, but why did they both start with a backdash? That's perfect dodge because someone tries a run and assist, but they got blasted anyway. Someone's too slow at moving. Block. Yeah. Okay. I question why you haven't gone car at this point. Didn't look too much like turtling, but Lewis did really not affect them. Both of you start with a backdash!
2, 1, go.
I'm not gonna give it to Mita for claiming the turtling because both of you started with a backdash. That's all I'm gonna point out. Lewis started with a backdash this time though, so it's fair to say that for that one. Yeah, okay. These slots are not being helpful at all. And it's short range. Short range! Miss. You just engage. Yeah.
KO. You win.
Uh-huh. Okay. Arena's looking like that. Nah, I wouldn't even call that. Try it again. I don't care about that one. It's stupid. Other than lag, that one just looked stupid. Encore versus Geki. As a reminder, Rita is allowed to knock out. I guess we're freezing the theme battle for a bit. Oh, do we have to do this again today? Why do we have to do this today? Again. Do we have any topics we can think of talking about right now? Just a reminder, I'm not solving this thing. Fidgeting with it, that's all I'm doing. How about this, Thomas? Shorts, using YouTube Shorts feed. Do you have any random VTuber that decided they wanted to start appearing in your shorts? For some reason. Let's see whether or not the algorithm is being weird with yours as well, for no reason at all. Some random newer one, or some random one that's standing out now for some reason. Fine. How about I give this description? Bird. Brown bird. What VTuber can you think of from there? Because that one is the one that wanted to just... Nah. Her chat keeps spamming her, turning her bald. That description is enough for you to know. Yep, that's pretty obvious then, yeah. Yeah, that's a weird, random VTuber that's appeared in my shorts now. For YouTube, for some reason. Yeah, but even then, go ahead. You guys can rejoin. We continue. Maybe it can be Geki. And some other one. That we had before the fail. Meta, you're lagging. Don't bother. For now. Thomas? Did I say that didn't happen? I didn't say one short. I said appeared in the YouTube shorts. Think! What do you think that means? Potentially every single time that one has made a short, it has likely went through their library. So yes, I know of that one. I know of the combination of things. All those things that or rather YouTube's algorithm is being weird with. And that's all it is. And yes, uncard style with a zero cost block. That missed. Good job. Drop kick. Backhand. And nope. Didn't save him that time. We have. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Shockwave. Stun. Nope. Block. And zap. There goes the zapping. And so we continue.
Three, two, one, go!
Nope. Well, at least he slapped him this time. For a stump. Goes for a breaker. It's interrupted by a strike. And Chakra Slap! Nope, that's Force Blast. Nah, backhand! Nope! That's the Force Blast. Interrupted the drop kick as well. Goes for a slash. Slash again. Bonk! And anything? And that didn't do anything. Well. At least it dodged it. Backhand! And nope, interrupted. No forcible blast. No shockwave. But neither of them had any energy. Got a pumpkin wrapper. Stab, but no. Backhanded to the face.
KO, you win! Three, two, one, go!
Okay, nope. Breaker hits and shockwave. Stunning time. Oh, that's a start. Goes for a bonk. Stops it. Gets kicked by the drop kick. Goes for a block to get rid of it. Also blast. Blocked again. Drop kicks again. Well, that's a stun. Into the corner. Flashes. Whiffs. And yeah, that's gonna hurt. Any random 2 cards might be a knockout. Backhand. Nope. Shockwave faster. Not really. It was just sooner. There it goes. If only match 3 was lagging, retry. Just re-enter, both of you. I said re-enter. Well, then there's no more battles. If Geki's claiming the match is fine, then the matches are over. Zedd takes a sweep. If anything, you guys can fight. Go ahead. Encore, cancel the match if you don't want to fight this. You may fight them if you feel like it. The fights are over. You guys can do some quick battles. Then we continue shortly after. But then I think you guys can do some battles quickly. Not team battles, anyone can enter. And we can continue briefly but then I'm basically done. As I said, anyone can battle. It's no longer theme battles. It's over. Goldar's dead. The monkey has been electrocuted. The fact that Korag equipped Silverback Assist is not a good thing. It would not be allowed in an actual theme battle, just as a warning. So he's lucky that he didn't equip it. Or he didn't get into a theme battle, I mean. Rimbong. Just remember that both of these are epics. Just remember this. Both of these are epics. Well. No. Not good enough. No. He did none of that, Red Ranger. He did none of that. He had no sides. If he was serving Drakon, he would not have let Billy go free. He's an idiot. He was on no one side. If he was on Drakon's, he wouldn't have let Billy go free. One of the few reasons Black Dragon was found out about the weakness. Because Billy took the information. If Zedd did find out, Goldar would basically be dead as well because a plan to kill the Rangers, or at least capture them or destroy them, was stopped. And yet it was handed to them on a silver platter with this size manipulating Zord that is on their side. Here we have this idiot. This idiot of a monkey who ruined their plan. Couldn't just keep the one captured ranger that they already just got in the dimension. Instead, he let him out, allowing the Rangers to win. And what did Goldar get? Nothing! As expected, as he is an idiot. So always remember this, the golden weird-looking monkey thing is dumb.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, way more, in more ways than you would think. Ah. Nah. Stay over there. This is certainly a concerning matchup, and I don't mean in the way you think. No, that just makes it worse. Nope, not saying that. Nope. Not saying that. Team battles are done. Zedd takes the 3-0. Do I know how bad of a statement I can make right now? All I'm gonna say is, Chase has a gun, Dane has a whip. That is all. Flashback! Nope. Nope, okay. Drilled.
KO, you win.
was flying through space before he broke into that.
Three, two, one, go!
Yep. Well, at least that did something. That's a block and a kick. There we go. A semi-even trade for now. But we all know Chase can mostly catch up. Yep. You fired, dash forwards, and Revelation Barrage. Here it is. You got a nice little combo, you can accidentally cancel too early. You cancel too early. Snap. Okay. Backdash constantly in your corner. Just dash into your corner. No? Okay, good. Still dodging. Ah, no. Mito didn't get away with that one. You didn't stay in your corner long enough. Got drilled again. Yep, eyes are just acting up. Mission's complete already. We'll do a quick set of few more matches with Fern because we skipped this one. And then I think that's all for today. So 8 minutes. 8 minutes of matches against me. And then I'm out. 2 hours and a half have gone by then at that point of Legacy Wars. Or that's what it claims. Here we go. Who is it gonna be? Dana.
3, 2,
I'm gonna press the metal slots. It worked. We jump. No. Okay. Yes, I have my super. I get to have the super for some reason. We jump. And up. And chain cannons. Welding winds. Yeah, you can't recover 1 extra energy there. Oh, that works. Not how that one works. Up you go. Solar slashes. Up you go. And Bird Snatcher. Rising Storm. And slash. Gar! Yeet! Back away. What if I... okay. Up you go. Gar again! In your face!
KO. You win.
What did Xandra do now? What did Xandra do now? Nah, we don't care about that. I know of him going too high already against Orion's Breaker because of hit reactions. If anything, maybe Lauren even fails against it. And flies too high as well. But who knows? We already know of Orion's Breaker putting them too high and just not exploding Xandrid. Once again, anyway, putting a character higher, giving him less recovery when he shouldn't have needed it. Rancic.
2.
I shall press the metal slot again. It worked. I shall get rid of this block. It didn't work. I have a strike. I mean, I couldn't do anything there. Okay. Car! Yeet! Nah. Okay. Really? Get over here! J-Cannons! Bird Snatcher! Okay, J-Cannons again. It worked. No. Stay over there. Okay then, that didn't help. That didn't help. Fine, primary slot super. What do I get for not blocking? It's not about the villain skeleton, it's just the animation. That's on me. Just press the block, you don't need to get hit by the thing. Yep. Yes, you've only selected 4 characters. Yep. Off we go. I'll let you go again. Whirling winds. Chain cannons. And bird snatcher. Bird snatcher! Nah. Yeah, as expected. There you go, flying. Then flying again. Yeah, on fire.
KO. You lose.
Who would have guessed, Mr. I have fire damage. 3,200 extra, 3,210 extra damage. There's an idiot named Nick runs around. Still fair, at least Troy's a proper release, but seriously. The fire is still stupid.
Go!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know that already. He's always gonna be dumb with that choice. Just wants to run it just because he can. For the wins! Or rather, Rising Storm. Twice. And then what happens is we jump. For once, you don't want to be invincible. Certainly a choice. Certainly a choice. No? Okay, car. You can break her. Yeah, more like strike.
KO. You lose.
That's what I get for wanting to yoink it back in, but the primary slot they went ahead and let's just put a strike instead of block. And then we also go ahead and just put a 0-cost block instead of the regular actual thing I need. I need to launch them. Need to launch them, game. At that point, I might as well just throw in the car. Yoink them in, throw the car. Really? Here's an example. He lost all his stacks for that. Savage Claw. Yeah, he gets flopped down. Yeah, as per usual. There's another one of the characters that was forgotten. You just get flopped down of Savage Claw to hit you in the air for no reason at all, while she still remains airborne instead of actually being on the ground. Up you go. Bird Snatcher. Chain cannons. Very concerning whatever N-Wave's choosing to ignore things. That's all I'm gonna say. Good game. Last one. The last match, people. Really?
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, car! Mine is faster! My car faster. Stay over there. Okay. No! Go back. Go back to be monkey. You don't need car. Run on arms. Use arms to run. Ah, yes. Another one. As usual. Always remember that even if I get the highest reward possible from the challenge, we all know it's not going to pay out a legendary character we can actually use in a theme battle. You could see what it likes to do constantly. We have yet to use this failure in a theme battle. This thing as well. So yeah. I think that's all for today. Thank you for those that joined and those that battled. It was decent-ish, but we all know dysfunctional characters can't do anything. Because anyway refuses to at least fix the ones that mattered. Now let's just buff a character that could already function. Let's buff the Jedis that could already function. You're just idiots. You fixed V2, good job. Snide still is incapable of doing anything. Jack still is nerfed. Lauren is still nerfed. Zane is still nerfed. Ollie got buffed for some dumb reason. But clearly Olin and Jedis needed to be buffed for some reason. Anyway. See you next in the video stream or whatever you guys join. Goodbye.